Hello, my friends. Today we are going to talk about a comedy horror film called Finley from 2019. Let's get started. The film tells the story of a living doll named Finley, who went to a school of maniacs with Chucky. But Chucky graduated from this school with honors, and Finley was a D student. The movie begins with a group of friends moving into a new house and deciding to explore the attic. There they find a boarded-up box containing a chain-wrapped doll named Finley. Alex is very concerned about this discovery and suggests that her friends not touch anything. But Chris assures her that it is only a doll and he has always wanted to become a prophet. In the end, they decide to leave the doll in the attic in a box overnight. Jennifer wakes up hearing a sound in the attic. She is joined by Chris, who is holding a baseball bat. After they hear a loud sound coming from upstairs, Chris decides to check the attic, while Jennifer and Alex wait for him in the room. After a while, the boy shows them a mouse and believes that it made so much noise at night. Alex and Chris go back to bed, and Jennifer goes to her room. When she gets into her bed, she hears the sound of a chain falling in the house. She sees Finley the doll sitting silently on the chair. This does not scare her too much, and she simply takes the doll out the door. The next morning, the friends are having pancakes for breakfast, and Finley the doll is sitting on the table. After a short conversation, Chris leaves for work, leaving the girls alone in the apartment. Jennifer brings out the kitchen utensils, which Finley immediately lays eyes on. It is obvious that this doll is up to no good. Jennifer notices that the doll has disappeared from the table, and she thinks that Alex is playing with it. But when she brings clean clothes into the room, Finley appears behind her with a knife in his hand. She manages to deal with her attacker thanks to a strong kick, which the doll clearly did not expect. After a serious setback, Finley picks up the knife and decides to deal with Alex, who is in the bathroom at the time. But again, he fails to do so. After that, Alex calls Chris and asks him to come home. When Chris arrives home, Finley notices him and decides to take care of him at least. To do this, he takes a bat and stands on the stairs to eliminate Chris. But the doll misses, and once again, the attempted crime ends in failure. The film moves forward 3 months, and we realize that the friends have reconciled with the living doll and live together in the same house. Alex is cutting vegetables, and Finley is watching her. At this point, the doll decides to put poison in their food. And what do you think? She fails again. After that, when Chris gets into the car, Finley is in the back seat. Yes, this is Finley's next attempt to kill the boy, but his death trap fails again. The friends play various games in the company of the Finley doll. Chris shows how the doll fights with a knife. The girls think it's Chucky, but the boy notices that the doll constantly misses. After this clue, they all guess that it is Finley. The disappointed Finley makes another attempt at crime and takes a pepper spray. He attacks the girl, but the killer doll's plan fails again, and he fails to harm these people. In the next scene, Finley has strapped a crossbow to Chris's back, and with the help of a string, he wants to activate this death trap. A scream is heard, and Finley thinks that he has finally managed to eliminate at least one of these people. But as you may already know, this plan also fails. When he arrives at the crime scene, he sees his friends yelling at the cat because it did something bad to the carpet and Finley's trap didn't work. He hears his friends scolding the cat, and they want to punish him. But since the killer doll has become very friendly with the animal, Finley takes the blame. Disappointed, Finley says goodbye to the cat and returns to his box in the attic. Finley is so sad that he even starts to cry. At night, robbers break into the house and stun Chris. Then, they tie the girls up. Finley hears this and comes downstairs to find out what happened. Suddenly, he sees his friends tied up, and one of the robbers is pointing a gun at the cat. Finley is very angry about this and decides to punish the robbers. One of the robbers decides to have fun with one of the girls, and the other robber checks the attic in the house. We see that Finley is hiding in the attic among other toys. Suddenly, marbles fall under the burglar's feet, and the man falls into a dangerous trap. Finley manages to eliminate the burglar, and the doll is very pleased with this. Then, Finley decides to show his skills to the last robber, and eventually kills him. After a while, his friends give Finley a present and have a milkshake with him. Suddenly, the group tastes a strange flavor. It turns out that Finley has added something to their drink. If you have watched the video so far, you should know that I am happy to have viewers like you. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to the channel and follow the news. Klonsak Recapped was with you. See you soon.